He's been waiting for someone like you. And he knows that you feel the same way too.
Oh, okay.
See? Baby making. Now that's what I call music.
There you go. Finally did it. Where's the filler bell?
Ding, ding.
All right, welcome to Talking Over Albums Part 50 something.
Cut.
Which one are we on? We have 17 subscribers now. And so I guess we're on 15 because 2 of them are new.
Million.
Yes, it's whatever. I don't know why I still keep giving the number.
I feel like you need to have the number.
Usually by now, like, competent podcasters would have some kind of decent introduction to these things.
Bow to Zod.
Overrated.
After deliberating for hours and hours, we've decided on... Now That's What I Call Music Volume 1. I think it was 1996 or 97, because the first song...
Is that really the first time they did that?
Yeah, now there's 100 of them, I think. So they do...
That's what I call music. Well, you seem to call everything music.
Can you do the math? How many years has it been? How many?
Chris, do the math.
There's been at least 100 of these, so that's like 10 a year.
Chris, do the math.
Like 15.
96?
Yeah.
It's
now that's what I call.
Oh my god. 22 years. How many is that?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Anyway.
They do one every like 3 months.
Yeah.
I remember the fucking commercial all the time for these things, and I don't know how they're still getting made, but apparently they are. It's just like a...
Because my mom keeps buying them.
But I don't understand how there's still a market for this, because I don't need... If I'm picturing myself like, yeah, I love top 40 pop. I need to go buy a compilation disc. Well, they don't buy a disc. Fine, like a compilation playlist on iTunes or something.
They stole the K-Tel Records idea, where they would just put a bunch of hits on one album and sell it to you for $10, and then you could have all the hits on one album. And then I think they did tapes, and then they totally did... They had to have done CDs for a while, but then everybody's like, I'm just going to buy the CD.
Yeah, I'm just not really sure how it's remained a cohesive marketing thing, because for the most part, if there's a song that I like, or multiple songs I like, I'll just go on YouTube and listen to them.
Sure. But see, you're of the age where you could go and do that and find it.
But they can still do it. Because I'm saying they're still putting these things out.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I call music, is like that old, when I'm just going to use my mom because I'll throw her under the bus. But like when somebody wants to listen to those songs when they want to listen to those songs, and then they just know to go buy the CD that plays it, and that's it.
For very simple-minded folk. Who,
that sounds awful, but
it's not,
I wouldn't say that about your mom.
Not really what I meant. I wasn't talking about your mom. I just meant,
no, not my mom, but every other mom that does it.
Like people who don't want to have to search for anything. They just want a cohesive package arrived in the mail and ready to go.
They want a ready to do thing.
I need to know what today's hottest hits are.
Yesterday.
I just want it given it to me.
I need to know what the hottest hits were 6 months ago, because isn't that what...
What's weird is on the Wikipedia page it says that only like 5 of these songs were top 40 hits.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong.
To see.
Anyway, I just want to get into this, but like, does anyone have any other memories about compilation bullshit being shoveled at you on TV?
For some reason, my grandma had one, and the funniest part was it was a bunch of like top 40 songs, and then there was one song by Kiss on there, and I was like, what does this have to do with all the rest of these disco songs?
Well, that's what's great. There's on most compilations, especially on these, the one because I looked at a few of them. There's always just like 1 or 2 songs that we're wondering, why is this on here? Like on this one, Karma Police is on here. Like, why? Anyway, all right. Speaking of mall walking, one time we should do my mall walking list.
Yes.
Anyway.
How have we not done that already?
I don't know. I just thought of it. But this is one of them. Together Again, Janet Jackson. This takes me right back to the College Hills Mall. getting ready to go to country buffet.
Very dramatic.
I always like this song. It's the happiest song about someone's dead spouse.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the music video where she's like in Africa and dancing on this on.
Wow, you remember more than I do.
So it's an interesting song. It's like it's got a kind of not Temptations, the Supremes, like a Supremes vibe to it, but with a 90s beat.
Actually, when we were on our honeymoon, this is what the music sounded like.
Oh, yeah.
The music always sounded vaguely like this everywhere you went. They would have some kind of ambient music playing. And it's like almost dance music, but almost not. Like something like, I don't know. It's like it can't offend in any way, shape, or form, but it's covering up the sound of the sewer pump or something.
Was Janet Jackson contractually obligated to giggle over every one of her songs? There's the one where she does that just gratuitous laugh. She's like, I feel so good. What's that song? I don't know why. It freaks me out every time because it's like just a really unnatural sounding laugh.
Everything about her is unnatural, but that's just me.
Because she is Michael. And Michael is Janet. They were the same person.
She opens a lot of songs like that, though. It's like really slow, like teaser type of intro. Oh, and then you get into like the sort of dancey portion of the song.
I think she was pulling a Donna Summer, who at least in the 70s did that with like every one of her hits of the slow intro, and then
it's like guaranteed to ruin your 80s dance party.
Yeah, because with Donna Summer, I don't think she wanted to just do straight up disco the whole way through the song. So she's like, I want to showcase something slow at the beginning, so let's do a half and half kind of thing. So I think this song was kind of a nod to Donna Summer. But yeah, it's so damn pleasant.
Sense. Yeah, it's very pleasant.
This song is just so damn pleasant. And it's kind of funny that this same...
I don't think I could tell you one single word from the song.
I had no idea that Janet Jackson still existed in 98?
I don't know. I remember the music video where she's having a happy dance about my boyfriend is dead, but I'm okay with it because I'm in Africa and I'm in touch with my roots.
I remember that now.
And then at the end, she like cradles herself. They do like this weird effect where there's two Janet Jacksons. And
I'm gonna hug myself.
Yeah, and she's hugging herself at the end of the music video.
I'm my new boyfriend.
This is gonna be a horrible trip.
I am my own boyfriend.
Or it might have just been Michael.
That sounds like something funny somebody would have said back then that some people would have taken very seriously, and then it's like now you laugh about. It's like, I'm gonna be my own boyfriend. Like,
is this whole album gonna be like this? Like this?
No, it's all over the place.
I've heard this song 100,000 times easily.
You have?
And I have never listened to it.
I have never heard this song before.
It's been everywhere all the time, I think. It's just that pleasant.
Oh my god,
background.
was it playing and I didn't even know it? There's a lot of music like that.
Ziggy, where are you going?
No, this is Janet Jackson, right? I mean, this is it in a nutshell. Like,
oh, I don't know about that. This is vaguely danceable, but you would never actually dance to this. It's not quite.
She never is. She's never going to do anything that's going to make you go, "That's so crazy."
That song was made for chair dancing.
Yeah,
she was definitely not the Michael Jackson mind blower.
She had some memorable stuff, but it was never.
Oh, now it's the Backstreet Boys.
Is there really?
Oh, as long as you love it. This one also starts out slow.
You have to start out with some vocal drag.
Is there really a standout Janet Jackson song, like gun pointed at your head and you're like, Janet Jackson song? You'd be like, I don't know, that one, the Miss Nasty song.
Yeah, there you go, something like that, maybe.
Good.
Here's the BBs.
She was very, very empowering on one album, and then the rest. Then she went right back to what was easy and made money. I think maybe.
All right, time's up on Janet Jackson. We're with the Backstreet Boys now.
All right, Backstreet Boys. As long as you love
the song had a terrible message.
I'll do whatever you want as long as you love me.
Yeah.
A boy wrote a song that sounded like that? I'm used to hearing women say it.
Well, a boy is singing it.
I'm not taking any factors
All right,
into
and all
account.
the teenage girls sang along thinking of their
As
crushes.
long as you me, who you... Yeah, he's just saying, I'm not taking anything into account here.
Right.
As long as you seem interested, that's fine.
As
Are
long
there
as you
words
show
other
the
than-
appropriate amount of, aw, yeah.
I mean,
I have no idea what the words are.
I can't dump on this.
I don't think it really matters.
I like the back.
It was written by some people who English was a second language, as I recall. Like, there was two Scandinavian guys that wrote all this stuff because ABBA broke up.
Wait a minute. Did they just say, I don't care who you are or where you're from or what you do,
or
as
what
long
you
as
did.
you love me?
Yeah, I don't care what you did. All those crimes you committed.
Oh no! I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to put my foot down on a it's like
all those crimes you did.
All those murders and rapes you did in California in the late 80s. I'm okay with that.
Lyrically, it's on par with I Want to Hold Your Hand, I suppose.
Well, when you're married to a woman who doesn't like superlatives or absolutes, you really get. It's like you really pick up on them after a while. You're going, "Oh, she ain't gonna like that."
Can someone do some research? I want to figure out who the songwriting team was here at the end,
It's Sven and Svelte.
from the mid '90s onward. It might have just been the production team, but it's that same like.
Long as you love me. Were the Backstreet Boys? Was that Justin?
Yeah, like every Britney Spears song. No. He was. That was NSYNC.
Okay.
None of these guys survived. They're all in hell.
What about? Oh wait, no, Joey the Fat One. He's in this one. I love Joey the Fat One.
Was Donnie Wahlberg in this one?
No, that was New
that
Kids.
98 Degrees.
New Kids on the Block, right?
They had a bunch of hits.
There wasn't 98 Degrees.
All right, here's
Oh, that was quick.
Here's
Woo! That's what I love about pop songs.
Damn it. Did Justin Bieber redo this song? Because that's what comes up.
Does anybody else think that's weird?
I think he just had one with the same title. Here's a Fastball, The Way.
Oh, I love this song.
Oh. Yeah, because I looked up trying to figure out what that beginning part
Turn
was.
it up.
Because you're both familiar with the song, right?
Oh, yes.
At the beginning when they're scanning through the radio, you can hear Madonna's voice scanning through it. And I kept trying to figure out what song it was. And I looked it up, but I can't remember what it was. I think it's Vogue.
Eternal
I'm calling it the best song on this album.
I always like how this guy, you can never see his top teeth.
Yeah. Where did they ever play videos anyway? Before YouTube or whatever?
See, this helps because some of these.
I never saw a video
videos.
for anything from 1988 on.
Yeah.
There was no MTV, nothing.
More important things to
See, it says
say.
MTV up in the corner like they played it. They never played videos. It was always that Real World show all the time.
All right.
24/7 Real World.
So here's a discussion. We can talk about this very Southern California circa 1997 thing of the swing revival and the
Right.
and like the 60s guitar revival thing.
Right.
So you had this Fastball, Zoot Suit Riot, and all that crap. And I guess this is the same time that International Man of Mystery, Austin Powers came out. So it was this,
Right.
So,
but the way by Fastball, can I just say, this is like a one of those good lyrical imagery songs.
Ziggy likes this song too.
Yeah, he likes it, hates it.
I'm slow, but I got it. That song was written by Max Martin.
I don't know who that is, but thank you. So yeah, and in the 90s, you had this simultaneous revival of 70s and 60s.
Yeah.
So that album by
They walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, it never gets cold.
Did they film this the
Does
same day as
anybody
Livin'
know
La
what-
Vida Loca?
I was just wondering, like, does anybody know what this song is supposed to be about? Because all I think about is, we got good weather. I just like it. It feels good.
Oh, and like Smash Mouth, like walking on the sun.
But this one's more like, I feel like the lyrics sound kind of dark, but with an upbeat.
They walked off into the sunset to die. Yeah, it's a little dark.
But upbeat. I don't even know for sure. I'm afraid I'm not reading that right. But I'm scared.
I forgot about that part. It's like, what were they watching on the TV? Where the one guy's like,
I'm so afraid of television.
oh, the New Radicals, where
it's like a happy dirge. That's how I always
the
thought.
song.
Like,
with,
is this about suicide, or am I reading it too literally?
It's just about.
Is he talking about getting old but not getting? I don't know. I mean, I don't care. It sounds good. You can do this to it. You can just shake your tits to it. There you go. I mean, what's the vision? What's the verbal? I'm shaking my tits to it. I'm taking my arms and I'm going, look at my boobies go back and forth. Woo!
Usually I try not to be shallow, but the lead singer of Fastball was not an attractive man.
Okay.
And if you listen to this, sorry, dude. Because he's probably searching YouTube for
people talking about him.
Commentaries
but
on...
I really do. I love this song.
I just won't tag the post with Fastball, so like when he goes to search YouTube, he won't find.
Why? You could get a whole other listener.
Next, Flagpole Sitta.
Oh, Flagpole Sitta. This is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's good.
Flagpole Sitta. I've actually spent money on a jukebox to listen to this.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I was looking into the mirror to see a little bit clearer. Come on, this song is awesome.
Ziggy!
This is where lyrics are the song.
Yes.
To look, but no one ever does. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. We had so much fun to this song. This is the one they played all the time.
1996.
It's funny how...
We had a lot of fun in 1996.
I thought it was 8, but whatever. I was in a fog of...
We had some fun in 98.
College and booze and you. I was having a lot of fun.
It was a mighty good year.
An amputee, goddamn you.
I'm not sick, but I'm not well.
This is just the funnest song about being exactly where you are and what you are at that moment. It's like how do you top this? He just did the I'm out. It's like you don't beat this. Like, he went and played piano in a garden. He's like, I'm done. Like, I retire.
Do you suppose you make enough money off of one really good song?
I don't know if you make enough money off of it, but I know he just kind of... This guy, the guy who wrote the song, he's just... Yeah, I'm done. I did it.
Oh, yeah, again, I'm going to bring up the New Radicals. The Get What You Give song.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I really like that whole album. The guy just did that and became kind of a producer. Like, I don't know what else he produced, but he just stopped making music and kind of just started doing...
Paranoia, everybody's trying to get me. Just say you never met me.
And I have a lot of respect for people who just did their one project they wanted to do and then kind of stepped away. But at the same time, it's like, I just don't really understand the people who just had just that handful of things they wanted to do and then were like, whatever.
I think you hit a plateau of some sort. Stop trying to eat your stuffed animals. But you hit a plateau, and I wonder if they just go, I need to go find what I'm really gonna do now, which is be a music producer. It's like, yeah, I figured out what it takes to get this. Now it's time to, and you can love it all you want to. If nobody else likes it, you're screwed.
Spice Girls.
Oh my God, what's a Spice Girl?
Say You'll Be There by the Spice Girls.
That cannot be a real thing.
I have not seen Spice World. I need to watch that.
I know very little about Spice Girls.
This is a real thing?
They were huge for a minute.
You don't remember the Spice Girls?
They still talk about them all the time.
They were the tell me what I want, what I really want.
The Zigga Zigga.
I didn't know they were actually a thing that had an album. Or
I think they had like 3 albums before you ever heard of them.
What?
Yeah. They were kind of prolific. They were British. They do anything in Britain.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention at the time. I had like a whole situation. Like, didn't listen to the radio a whole lot at this time. So whatever I heard, it was at the bar. So if they weren't playing it on a jukebox, if people weren't physically putting money into a jukebox to hear it, I wasn't hearing it. So I heard Harvey Danger all the time.
I don't remember ever hearing this before.
I was like 12.
I kind of like the
Nope, there it is. The chorus. I've definitely heard this before.
I like the wee.
Yeah, so I would have been like 11 or 12, I guess. I had no impression of this at all. They were just, it was just there. I didn't dislike them or like them. It was just.
But you probably were around girls that liked them or something?
No.
Really?
I have no.
I never would have guessed this was the Spice Girls.
I haven't really.
Now that I've heard the chorus, I'm like, okay, yeah, I've heard this song before lots of times.
Yeah, I have no impression of them.
I never connected that it was the Spice Girls.
They didn't bother me. They were not on my radar.
Well, they're pretty. The song is like that Janet Jackson song that started this whole thing. It's very benign. It doesn't hurt.
That was 1997.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't hurt, but it isn't doing anything. It's like,
yes, that's well.
Like everything the Backstreet Boys didn't find it interesting in any way, shape, or form. It was just like, oh, there is another
this is from their first album.
At the end, we're going to take a vote for the least benign song on this compilation. Oh wait, Flagpole said it would win for some.
Now that would win for sure.
Well, yeah. Karma Police is also on this. Yeah. Never mind.
Well, it was really weird in the mid-90s how, everybody was trying to figure out what they liked. You know what I mean?
No. Ziggy doesn't like this.
What's happening? There were the people that wanted to hear poppy type music, and there were people that wanted something maybe a little different.
Why is his face buried into the ground?
Because we're not paying exclusive attention to him. Ziggy does not like the Spice Girls song at all.
I'm so interested in this that I just decided to do some research. This is their first of only 3 albums. I think it's almost over. All they did was 3 albums. I was wrong.
Well, yeah,
what's next?
They're only together. It was only that 3-year stint from.
Except they were touring from 1996 to 2008.
Yeah, they were
they did reunion
women,
stuff
I think.
After.
That was their big selling point. They're attractive.
All right.
Okay. I will listen to all your stupidity.
Here's a commercial for another stupid Mark Wahlberg movie.
How dumb are people?
Casey and JoJo. Yes.
What in the?
You'll remember it. The song was the.
Another.
There's fake violins in my ears right now. All My Life by Casey with an I in.
Show.
JoJo.
This is one of the best baby making jams of the 90s.
Oh, is this a baby making jam?
Let me prepare myself in 1996. Oh my!
If you were
sitting in a bar
in 1997,
if I wasn't in class, I was in a bar, and this was not being played. Ching, 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 ching. So first we have fake violins.
Extended the slow
now
intro.
We have fake piano.
Ooh. What does that sound called?
Another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you.
Oh my
I will
god.
never find another lover more precious than you.
Is this how J-Lo writes her songs?
Cause oh, too early. You like my brother.
Hey, write me a song like this one. I like this one.
Clearly, you guys have never been to a karaoke or a mall.
Thank God.
Can pray for someone like you.
I don't even know this song at all.
Hang on, wait for the chorus. It always hits me in the chorus. Like, oh wait, no, I do know this.
My life.
This reminds me of when I worked at State Farm at night and you could hear the music playing really loud and then I'd be singing along with something and go, how do I know the words to this song?
It's just been subliminally pumped into your brain.
It's been pumping into my brain.
Boys to Men?
Yeah.
No, this
Did this
is J-Lo
inspire Boyz II
and
Men?
Cece or
It's Casey
something
and
like
JoJo.
that.
You have to say it all as
Casey
one
and JoJo?
thing. Casey and JoJo.
It's
I've
J-Lo and
literally
Cece.
never said that in my life.
I don't know who Randy Waldman is. That the name of the
It's
album?
J-Lo and Cece.
That'd be awesome if that was the name of the album. Randy Waldman.
Oh my god.
By our
This
new
song
album.
physically hurts me.
No, honey. You're dropping an egg. You just don't realize it.
I don't think so. I think he's constipated. Why did he just go? Brett's really mad because this mall walking music is driving me crazy.
He's been waiting for someone like you. And he knows that you feel the same way too.
Oh, okay.
See? Baby making.
Yeah. You know,
So, Brett, tell us about all the makeout sessions that you had while this song was playing.
If you really want a woman to drop an egg, start talking about your retirement investments and...
You date old women.
Well, I would have been...
Always did!
I would have been 12. There were no makeout sesh to Casey and JoJo.
Aww.
You know, your virginity loss is supposed to be like your height. You add height, subtract years.
I don't care.
Oh, I have been doing that wrong.
I mean, if I was
I was 12 years old and I'm 7 feet tall.
like Freddie Mercury.
You know,
Vapor rub.
I'm overly laughing, but seriously, there's probably somebody out there that would believe my bullshit.
He's looking extra precious.
Mm-hmm.
He's winking at you.
Rub.
He's posing.
He's listening to the
dog is
baby
posing.
making music and he's winking at you.
Oh my god, you guys sit around
That's
talking
Ziggy's
about...
way of saying, can I holla at you?
Like,
Can I holla at you?
Why
why
is
are you
there
just
no
sitting around
skip
talking
button?
about nothing? I don't understand what you're doing right now.
Alright, next is... I don't know the song, so I might skip it.
What song?
We don't skip
That's a
songs.
long fade out. All Saints,
long
Never
enough to
Ever.
get more wine.
This is the one on here I do not know what this is. I might remember it when it starts to go.
Well, that's what Chris keeps doing.
Yeah, I don't.
Like...
I might remember it. I don't
It's
even,
English.
I remember the name of the band, All Saints, but
I'm from Lincoln, Staffordshire. It's upon Avonster.
bunch of English birds doing soul music. Yeah, if I don't remember any of this, I'm just gonna skip it.
Hold on. This might be
And whoever's listening at
deeply
home
intimate
can
song
for
me that I didn't realize.
I've never heard this. It's like white girls trying to do gospel or something. What's going on here?
How is this a hit? I assume it picks up, but
It still hasn't picked up?
All the asses to my what?
all the asses to my question.
All the asses to my walls. My sugar walls. Remember Sugar Walls?
Sugar Walls was awesome.
My sugar walls. Yeah, these people don't know what the f*** they're doing.
If this doesn't ring a bell for anyone, I'm just gonna skip it because I don't remember this at all.
All right.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening
I feel
right
like
now.
somebody in this band listened to a song from the early 80s and went, yeah, I could do that.
No, this doesn't ring a bell at all. Was this even...
Maybe this is that cameo song I was talking about that one time.
And I was definitely listening to WB&Q in 1997.
I'm a hater. I don't like this at all.
I'm out.
We're out.
Sorry, folks.
We're skipping to the next one. I don't know what an All Saint is, but they're terrible.
Because we never edit this. Wait, please hold for an edit point.
Could I just pretend like we talked about it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Mila Kunis.
I went and got wine too
my
fast.
favorite STD.
How do they know I'm drinking Jim Beam?
See the way she loves me. Maybe you would understand.
So we're
Tonic.
listening to Tonic.
Weren't they with Emporia with Sugar Ray? Was that them?
No. That was Lit and Sponge.
They had to have been on one of those throwback parade
Oh my god.
concert tours.
That was a great show.
Wait, somebody has to help me. What does Lemon Parade mean? Is that like a euphemism for pissing on people? Because R. Kelly would be into this big time.
You're right. Let's write.
I have no idea what we're listening to. I don't know. I didn't even know whether that was the name of the album or the song or the band.
You don't remember the song?
Ooh, they're doing that fuzzy.
This song gets played all the time.
Why do people even use instruments if you can just do the noise with your mouth?
I'm offended that you don't remember this song.
Why do I even learn to play?
For a second there, it sounded like another song.
See the way she loves me. Maybe you understand. Maybe your hockey sweaters were interfering with certain sound frequencies.
Wow. This is not throwing copper from live. That's for frickin' sure.
Well, this is like a...
Is that what it sounds like? That's what, something keeps like... I have like a brain tickle going on. Like, this sounds like another song that I do know.
It sounds like live a lot. It sounds like somebody was... I can totally turn your sound into something they'll play on the radio.
Well, and like listening to... I can totally imagine me hearing this at the bar over... and hearing it through all the noise of all the people and listening to you, my darling, and everything.
And then you just yell, Sarah, stop playing that crap from the 90s.
And then I just assumed that it was live.
Well, it was that kind of like a 90s guitar band production where you had like the ultimate, which is Duncan Sheik. Remember his song, damn it. Duncan Sheik, Barely Breathing. Remember that song?
Yeah.
That song will just float into eternity after everything else has been destroyed. It's all of that very like relaxed, but with a lot of distorted guitar sound, like a filter take a picture. All right.
This really sounds like...
This song is familiar now, but...
Is it?
Yeah, it's almost over.
I wish Duncan... Alright, I'm just going to talk about that Duncan Sheik song.
Tonic.
Barely Breathing.
They're called Tonic. What a benign name for a band. Like, we don't need anything too exciting now. Let's just call ourselves...
Perhaps they should have
Seltzer.
Maybe they should have been paired with Everclear.
Hey, Seltzer.
They're on this.
See? You're not too excited about it, but you're not excited about it.
But yeah, that Duncan Sheik song, I think it won mall walking, or it won easy listening. Barely Breathing, it will go on for eternity. It's just one of those songs that it's not great, but it never really gets worse the amount of times that you hear it. It's just there. It's one of those songs that just fascinates the crap out of me because it's like the perfect middle ground of generic, easy listening 90s. And this is kind of close to that. Another one would be like Breakfast at Tiffany's.
All right, let's take a break.
I'm smart.
I need a little break.
This is Ziggy's favorite makeout song. I just assumed this family was a freak show.
I mean, I'm impressed because, like, generally family bands, that kind of became extinct because you had, like, the Osmonds kind of thing. It was big up until the 70s, but in the 80s you didn't have any family bands, per se.
Oh, yeah.
So, they were, and you don't get that anymore. Like, and I never heard the story. I don't think they had, like, some kind of domineering parental figure who was forcing them to do this. So I don't think they quite fit into the Osmonds or the Jackson 5 mode of things. I think they were just three brothers who happened to write a Jackson 5-esque.
Whoa,
I need to know who wrote this song because they didn't write it, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Really?
And they're still doing their thing. I remember I was on the quad and somebody was offering me tickets for this. Because I remember it was like 09, 010. They played at Braden, I think.
Jewy Jew bop, Jewy Jew Jews. Whoa.
If we're voting for most danceable song on the album, this one wins.
Blah 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 blah. Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson.
All right, I forgot. There's
Come
not
around,
actually
we'll
any
kick
lyrics
your
to it.
ass in.
I like how they spell out mbop, ba-doo-ba-dop, ba-doo-bop, ba-doo-ba-dop.
Well, yeah,
it goes on for a while.
Yeah, I can't hear a keyboard in the
No, why are they
actual
showing him
song.
playing a keyboard? There's no keyboard.
They're breaking it down.
Rollerblading.
You gotta break it down for 8 measures.
Jew bop.
Jewy Jew.
What are the lyrics on this? Can you tell me? Oh, no, you can't because you don't know.
Uh-oh, they're on the moon. They were rollerblading on the moon.
Whoa, rollerblades.
Actually, that's all the lyrics there is to this. It's
Remember the 90s?
And can you tell me? No, you can't because you don't know. Why? Now I'm not surprised that they wrote their own lyrics.
That's over.
I like the littlest one. He had the sweet dreadlocks.
It's a damn catchy song. You can't help it.
I do feel kind of bad for them. They got a lot of shit. I don't know.
They got a lot of
Never mind.
Zoot Suit Riot.
Zoot Riot.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris likes the Zoot Suit Riot.
If you can name who originally did this, you get 1,000 bonus points.
Cherry Poppin' Daddies?
I
got all the points.
I assume the Stray Cats did it at some point.
Points.
No, I mean, somebody had... I assume they didn't write this. It was just like a cover.
No, they were from the Swingers soundtrack, remember?
Mm-hmm.
They played throughout the
Man, I think this was right next to
Wait. While you're thinking, strangest mix-up was Brian Setzer doing swing music mixed with Bob Dylan. Remember that concert? Holy crap.
That was bizarre.
Yeah, because the swing revival butted up right against the Latin invasion. So,
GoDaddy.
The one guy who did She Bangs is one song.
La Vida Loca?
Oh, Livin' La Vida Loca.
Livin' La Vida Loca. Yeah, these two
Ricky
music
Martin.
things.
You know, with the one with the abs.
Around 90, I guess that was like 99.
Ricky Martin.
It was kind of butted up against each other.
We watched the Grammys that year, and Chris goes, "Who's that guy?"
God damn.
And I just went, "He's gay."
Who cares?
She's like, "Well, yeah." who else?
I still want to know who it was.
Who else has that kind of time to work on their abs?
Oh man, he purred.
He was kind of the Hispanic.
He also invented spinning.
He was kind of the Hispanic George Michael.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
I don't know why I remember I had this kind of childhood friend named
Wikipedia
Ryan.
says these guys are the first ones to do this song.
Oh, really? I thought it was a cover, but I remember I had a friend named Ryan, and my dad would always call him Zoot Suit Ryan.
And then get me a bucket of chicken. Zoot Suit Ryan, get me a bucket of chicken.
But this was like a very Southern California thing, wasn't it? It wasn't really. This wasn't like a nationwide swing revival. It's mostly just like L.A., right?
It was big for like a minute.
Well, according to Wikipedia,
I think it's always
by
been
the
like
end
a
of 1996,
subculture.
the formerly underground swing revival began drawing mainstream recognition.
I'm telling you, Brian Setzer went on an entire tour doing swing music, and he opened for Bob Dylan, and we went and saw it. And it was like the weirdest combination of people like swing dancing at the concert, right?
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah.
And then as soon as Bob Dylan walks out, there's just this big cloud of pot.
That's pretty cool. People
like,
switch out of their zoot suits and into their
Bob Dylan
into their
vaguely Western clothes.
into their drug
because remember all those people would wear like this vaguely Western outfits.
Here's another one on here. I have no idea what this is, but I'll give it a second.
Oh, I love this song. What's it called?
I don't remember the band.
Imagine, featuring Keith Murray.
They were like
The song is called Shorty, You Keep Playing With My Mind.
Yeah,
ooh,
it's very long.
Teenage boys.
And by the way, Imagine is spelled with a J.
I believe.
So I'm out.
If I understand the terminology,
Imagine.
You're my shorty.
All right, as long as you spell it right. There's no J in that, right?
No, there's a couple of W's or something. You're my shorty.
I always like
because I am exactly that way.
No, but you're forgetting the whole title, which
you keep playing
Shorty,
with my mind.
In parentheses, you keep playing with my heart. Yeah, I don't remember this one at all.
Shorty.
Now that's what I call music.
There you go. Finally did it. Where's the filler bell?
Ding ding.
We're not doing filler bell anymore. We're just skipping.
That is kind of the beauty of people not being able to hear the music that we're listening to.
Short is short.
Imagine no.
Shorty's going short.
Yeah.
Shorty.
Maybe it's not imagine, maybe it's Imogen.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Ooh, introducing new Budweiser Freedom Lager.
Oh my God, you're not joking, are
veterans.
you? Not a joke.
Sponsored by you too.
Thanks. This'll help my PTSD.
Wash down your panic.
Here's Anytime by Brian McKnight.
Wash down your Paxil with some Budweiser.
What's a Brian McKnight?
I only know.
He sounds like my accountant.
I only know his one.
Wait, he plays piano,
song.
so we have to listen to it now.
I think I remember this one.
He doesn't play anything.
For the most part, I only remember his one song. One, you like a dream come true. Two.
Alexa, who's Brian McKnight?
Oh yeah, I remember this. We're getting back in the smooth jams.
Yeah, this is definitely a smooth Sorkin jam.
Not yacht rock though. So meh.
It's close.
I'm not going to be snarky all the way through this. I have something. Brian McKnight was a damn good singer, and so was Babyface. I don't know what happened to either of them.
I don't even know what you're talking about now.
Just '90s R&B singers.
Jason was so deep in the grunge era.
Is this a white guy or a black guy?
Or
is there? Give me some background. I don't know what I'm listening to.
He was a black man.
Okay.
And this would be I didn't have
a black guy named Brian.
This
is interesting.
My mall walking list wasn't long enough, but I would put this somewhere in like the mid 200s best mall walking song list. Yeah.
It really has that slow rhythm that you need when you're old and you're walking in the mall and it's like, oh, I can walk to this beat, no problem.
You know he's serious when he goes,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hey, does this qualify as a baby making jam?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haha.
Does anybody else get excited when they hear that?
Stop it, I'm dropping an egg over here.
Oh, she's ovulating.
It's like music.
I don't know why I made the fart sound, but like she's dropping an egg up in here.
It's really more of a,
and not even like specific stuff, but just this song in general. Like I'm in Target right now.
yeah, yes.
Well, let's use the rest of this song to talk about the fact that the Island Mall isn't on the path to destruction. They're actually filling in stuff with.
I haven't been there since it got warm out.
Oh, we have a mall.
Yeah, like they're not tearing down JCPenney. They're just turning it into an LA Fitness.
Sad. Well, yeah.
Or Planet Fitness.
One of those. Yeah.
One of the fitness.
La Fitness.
Or
and they're putting an Outback Steakhouse in the parking lot next to Sears.
Well, they need
Wait, you're not kidding?
No. Well, you got to put something next to that tire store that's called Sears now.
Yeah.
They sell
Sears
T-shirts.
is going to go out of business any minute now, though.
They sell tires and.
So good. They sold the outlet. That's good.
I used to buy all kinds of stuff at Sears.
All right, here it is.
I predict Sears is leaving, and Macy's still hasn't gotten filled yet. It's still pretty precarious.
Oh, this is that Barbie song. I know this one.
Oh, the Barbie song! I used to dance to this all the time at the bistro. Me and Belinda Daniels. And Rodney and whoever 3 people were crushing hard on Rodney at the time. It was great.
I would like to do just sort of a retroactive, not apology for me because I didn't give a shit, but everyone was like blowing their gasket about how dumb, like unabashedly dumb dancey pop this was. It's like, it's stupid, but it like paved the way for from South Africa, Die Antwoord, just this sort of unabashed.
I love this song.
It's a great song.
Just super campy, over the top dance thing with like.
Who did the let's do it like we're animals? That wasn't
the
this
Bloodhound Gang.
I kind of thought this was the same band.
So
because they're in the same vein.
Impress me everywhere.
Yeah, Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah, I never knew the words. I just danced and danced and danced.
Come on, Barbie,
all I did was hop around the dance floor.
That's something I miss so much, and I hope comes back into pop music one day. Is like the growly, intimidating DJ. Like, come on, bitch, dance, do it.
Well,
come on.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Like my favorite '90s dance pop song ever is "Another Night, Another Dream." But always, like, come on, do it, dance. Talk to you.
Yeah, they found another way to use the tempo from what was that? What was that band? That wasn't really a band.
Ace of Base.
Yeah, them too. But the one I'm thinking of is the one. Oh, shit, I can't remember what they were called.
I
think they were from Norway.
What's the one where they're
like Ace of Base? Because they're both in the ABBA vein of. ABBA had a surprising amount of imitators, or acolytes of.
Sounds exactly like Guns N' Roses to me.
I would rather listen to this.
Let's go party.
Come on, Barbie.
Barbie, let's go party.
Wait, like, what were the other 2 guys doing? Like, why do you need more than 2 people to do this kind of music?
They got a lot of buttons.
Keyboard.
They got a lot of keyboards to push.
Like, another really confounding one is the Funky Bunch. Because, like, on their album cover...
That's over.
Alright, here's Radiohead Karma, please. But on the first...
But what I really want to talk about is Barbie World.
But on that first Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch album, on the cover there's like 15 people. Like how many people do you need to make stupid dance music?
And then from now,
what were they doing?
At this
point,
were they just
there to help him?
When Marky Mark's on the cover of anything now, he's all alone.
Well,
he no longer needs his backup Funky Bunch.
You always need that Jason
try to intrude into his business.
You always need that Jason Sudeikis character that just stands behind and goes.
Or that.
You always need that guy.
All right, I guess we can talk about Radiohead.
Right, I'm supposed to love Radiohead. And I think I really only like one song.
Creep.
It's the only one I had. I understand they made a bunch of albums, and that's the only song
No, this
I know.
album was pretty good. It's all right.
Okay, let me
It's
listen.
just
Maybe I know this
different.
one, and I just don't realize I know it because that happens a lot.
I
Right?
kinda-
Starts to get on my
I
nerves.
recognize it now.
I kind of like how English.
Yeah, Sexy Sadie by
Like-
the Beatles.
I kind of like how English bands, they don't have to have a good-looking singer. Like, hey, here comes the guy with the
Come at me,
wonky eye. Like,
Fight me, Radiohead.
like, that's the 90s in a nutshell to me. It's just like, well, a lot of mediocre-looking dudes. All of a sudden, everybody said, hey, let's give that ugly guy with the wonky eye a chance. Let's see what he's got to say. You're like
Really,
the
really
human
fucking
embodiment of a flannel shirt.
Pretty much.
I don't know why you look at me when you say that.
Radiohead, it always sounded like just people falling asleep and bashing their head against their instrument. Where like Talk Talk on their later albums was doing a similar kind of timeless feel, but it was a lot more subtly intricate. And here it's still within the grunge vein of like that cool laziness of just like, yeah, bashing a chord and then smashing my fucking head.
Can I just say,
Yeah, let's go get some
Chili
baby back
still
ribs.
exists. They're trying to kill themselves very quickly.
And the rest of us.
Like,
Oh, here we go. We saw them.
Greatest song of the 90s. I love this song.
yeah.
For the record, for the listeners, this
Here's
is
the
Everclear.
man
I Will Buy You a
of
New
you.
Life.
So you can pay the bills.
The greatest song of the 90s.
I just love his
When
voice.
I get paid again.
What's his name? Axel.
Art Alexakis. He's putting out a solo album soon.
And he's like 65
I've
years
never
old.
been-
That's what's
sounds
funny.
the same.
He was like he was like 40 when
Christmas.
this came out. I'm not like age shaming. You can't really help it. But like, I just thought that was cool because he was like an old man, like at the peak of their fame,
Yeah.
which I always thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, I
Kind
love
of like
their.
Kylie Minogue.
I love their
she
first
was
album so much. It was just like, my roommate had it, and he would just put it on, and it was just like, "What are you listening to? What is this? This is insane."
Yeah, because it was grunge that still had a
Sparkle and
lighthearted
fade.
feel to it. So,
It was like punk, but it wasn't at the same time. It was like that. It was like, yeah, I hear your grunge, and I up you with, I'm going to redo punk again. You know, that's what Sparkle and Fade was. And then this is more like introspective. Here's a punk that grew up. You know, I got shit to do. I got bills to pay. It doesn't ever turn out like you want it to.
yeah, it feels very
It's
like the Everclear sound is really mature, where it's not like, oh, I'm on this, like heroin
oh yeah,
binge,
Sparkle and Fade, baby.
and
Sparkle and Fade.
and like that has its place. I love Soundgarden, like
And then-
that type of thing. But then you get like the others. Like if you go a little bit further, you get in like the pop punk thing where you can just tell it's trying too hard.
I
Or
will buy you a new life.
they had an upbeat.
I'm still pissed that goddamn DJ we hired didn't play this at my wedding. Son
Yeah.
of a bitch. Ah.
For me, Everclear always brings up the feeling of I've kind of accepted my. I've accepted where I am in life.
No one will ever know.
Yeah, where maybe it's not that great, but you're looking at the bright side of maybe a melancholy situation. Mm-hmm. And for me, that's what they've always conveyed.
We should
Which I really
investigate
like.
them a little more sometime.
You know,
Indeed.
Little Everclear.
and they put on a great show.
I love the
That
contrast.
show was awesome.
I love the contrast between the first album and the second album. Like, where it was just like,
Second
I
album was
made
more
it!
dark.
I'm cool! And then it's like, but this is what I'm really thinking about? It's like,
Can't believe there's no Sugar Ray on here.
yeah.
You now that's what I call Music Volume 1.
No, it was a little early for them.
Yeah, you were just
They were
out
bigger
of the
A
loop.
couple years later, I think.
No, they were around in 97.
They were out of the loop. 14 minutes
but
and
this is
59
1960.
seconds. Chris's favorite album.
I remember when I worked at that furniture store, and that album, the Sugar Ray album, was on all the mother time.
Someday.
All the time. And that was the summer that was like after you'd graduated.
The summer ocean.
And we were living over there in the 4-by apartment.
Lenny Kravitz.
One of the worst album covers of all time.
Which means it had to be after 98.
It's his
that
balls.
Was after you graduated.
I just want half my face in it with the number 5 floating above my head in the backseat of a car.
And my balls.
It wasn't funny at all, but I just remember this Mad TV sketch where it was like Lenny Kravitz and his band playing live in like front of some like MTV Unplugged thing. Somebody in the audience was like, "This sounds kind of like Dr. Seuss."
Oh my god, it totally does. It needs a whole new video now.
I want some green eggs and ham. Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. That album was really good. There was only like 3 stinkers on that album. The whole thing was pretty good.
My only thing about Lenny Kravitz was when my kid was a baby, I used to hear that on the radio every day on my way to work. I'd hear that, "Are you gonna go my way?" And I just kept thinking, yeah, are you gonna go my way? She did not go my way.
Lucky me?
I guess lucky you. I don't know. How do you look at it?
He was kind of like if Jimi Hendrix came back as the Antichrist and was part Jewish.
Black and Jewish is amazing.
Let's make a drink. A black and Jewish.
Manischewitz and vodka.
I feel bad because I hate promoting TMZ in any way, shape, or form, but it was on at the bar at some point, and they were showing this thing about a Lenny Kravitz impersonator who was trying to sneak into this party, and he kept doing it because he looked enough like him until one day he got caught.
Did somebody ask him to show them their junk? Because that's how they
I've seen Lenny Kravitz's balls, and
so at some point he heard balls and jumped down the stairs.
Balls?
Yeah, because at some point somebody was like,
"Oh yeah,
I don't think that's actually Lenny Kravitz."
That's not Lenny Kravitz. That's Lenny Kravitz.
Kravitz.
Make him take the sunglasses off.
Usually that's what does it, right?
That's always creepy. That's why
he looks just like George Clooney as long as he keeps those glasses on. You know, that kind of shit. I'm like, oh my god, you look exactly like Harry Potter, except for anyone who's ever seen Harry Potter.
or like him and a top hat guy from Guns N' Roses.
Slash.
I knew that one.
That's why you never do the sunglasses thing, because even if you have like nice eyes, once people just get used to you wearing the sunglasses all the time, even when you take them off, like, oh my god, put them back on. You
what's wrong with your
beast.
beady, stupid eyes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, his entire identity is hair and a hat.
So unless you're just willing to keep them on all the time, just don't start. Yeah, don't do the Matrix permanent sunglasses thing.
Yeah, that's.
All right, I've had enough of this.
You were 30 seconds from done.
No. Okay.
Not even.
Yeah.
I wish that I could fly.
That's not the greatest song.
Hey, final song on I Love... Oh, wait, no.
Marcy Playground.
Yeah, Sex and Candy.
Sex and Candy.
We've had a lot of conversations about this one. Best song...
Yeah, we were just talking about this one a couple of days ago.
Like Easily, top 10 songs of the 90s, I would, without a second's hesitation, put this on it. For some reason... It's held up exceptionally well. I remember when it came out, it was just a dumb throwaway song, but somehow just kept building.
Yeah. Sorry,
so Marcy Playground.
I'm cracking myself up. What's this about?
I don't know, but I remember when he was on I Love the 90s. And he was telling the story of he was in a dorm room and like a roommate came in, like he was with a girl and a roommate came in and they said, it smells like sex and candy in here. And that's where he came up with the title for it.
Oh, remember those girls that smelled like sorry, cotton candy?
Disco
what was that?
Strippers?
No, there were always girls that they would wear these friggin' perfumes and you just like, what the hell is that?
Stripper perfume.
like
You don't have to be a stripper to wear it.
Wow,
like disco lemonade.
You've never smelled a stripper. They always smell like vanilla.
I smell sex and candy. All right, let's try to figure out
Vanilla and vapor rub.
what is it about this song that's just stood the test of time.
It's that smooth beat.
It's got that bluesy Rolling Stones sound from the 70s. That
Plus the word
that
sex.
I take blues and make it rocky sounding. Yeah.
Maybe it's just like the epicenter of different things people were going for in the 90s. Yeah, because you've got kind of a timeless blues aspect to it. You have technically the grunge aspect, but you still have like a really nice melody to it.
Cotton candy.
Like a memorable hook.
It feels like a dirge, but I can't quite figure out why.
Yeah, I think it's just like a nice little epicenter of multiple
it's not really
styles.
Sad.
They just hit the sweet spot.
It's just a mood. It's a slice of life, like a moment in time, and it has that feel of just like this instant can last forever because I wrote a song about it.
Now that I'm old, when I think of people casting devious stares in my direction, I think about my dog.
He's doing it. He's casting devious stares in your direction.
It's like, I just licked my penis.
Talking about
what can you do? Like,
all right, that was.
Where's my dinner?
That. Oh,
sex and candy.
It just hit that song just hit the sweet spot there, and kudos to them. That song wins the album.
Short
with Harvey Danger to close second.
Mm-hmm.
No, Everclear wins.
Bop. I have to say,
super danceable. I'm sorry.
It's very catchy. Yeah. I get it.
More catchy.
I
than
hated that I get it, but I get it.
What year was this? It was 96.
96, according to Wikipedia.
Okay, so. Yeah, give everyone. I need to leave. Let's give a rating to the 1996.
I liked this way more than I anticipated. It gets a 8 out of 10 thumbs up.
Except for those 3 songs we didn't know. Because
we're white. Seriously, there were 12 songs on there, and
it's like 22.
3 of them I didn't. Yeah, that went on. I'm just. Now that's what I call music.
Oh yeah, thanks Nathan for giving us this idea.
Yeah, great idea, Nathan.
Wherever you are, bastard.
We've stolen
I give it a. All right, what are we rating here? It's not an album, so we're rating the year 1996. I give it a.
I feel like we should rate it in shock value.
I give it 1 Lenny out of 2 Kravitzes.
I give it 67 broken thumbs.
I give it a sex and a candy. And
how do you get to keep rating it over and over again?
Because I'm adding to it.
I still want some money back from that DJ from our wedding. So he didn't play like 4 of the songs that he was supposed to play.
Oh, you're married.
He didn't have our first song.
You're married now.
All right, did everyone get the ratings in? All right, I can't believe this went this long.
That was good.
Boosh.
All right, any last thoughts? No.
Don't.
We had a lot of fun in 1996.
Come on, bitch, dance. Do it.